Last, we have the My Steps color palettes, and they come in two sort of hues. On the left is the warm palette, and on the right is the cool palette. And each of these palettes has two lip colors, a blush, and a bronzer inside. And these are $58 each, and you can again buy them at janeiredale.com. Okay, let's take a look at the warm color palette first. And this is supposed to be suitable for people who have warm undertones. So let's take a look at the first layer here that opens up. As you can see, there's a mirror inside, which is great for traveling with, which these are intended to be able to be portable and easy to take around with you. And as you can see at the top, we have two lip colors. On the left we have Iced Mocha, and on the right we have Crab Apple. And these are new shades for Jane Iredale. And then I think if you twist the compact, on the second level here is a blush, and there's this protective plastic coating there. And this blush is called Whisper, and it's sort of a pale, warm toned pink and has a lot of silver shimmers in it. And then there's one more layer. You sort of keep twisting on the bottom here, and again there's this plastic cover. Okay, and this shade is called So Bronze 3, and it looks like it's matte. Okay, and you just keep twisting and twisting, and all of those colors go into a stack and into this compact, which is sort of easy to take with you and throw in your purse, and you have a lot of your face and your lip products in there all in one. Okay, let's look at the cool palette next. Just like with the warm palette, it flips up at the top, and you get this nice mirror here that you can use on the go. And the first layer has these two lip colors. On the left is Cotton Candy, and on the right is Pomegranate. And again, Pomegranate is a new shade for Jane Iredale. And then you just twist off. Again, plastic covering. Okay, and then you have this blush on the second layer, and this blush is called Barely Rose. And it's definitely more cool toned pink here, and sort of a dusty pink color. And this one actually doesn't have any shimmers in it from what I can see. In the warm palette, the blush had a lot of silver shimmers in it. And as you keep twisting, again, that plastic protective cover. And on the bottom here, again, I think it's pretty matte. There are a couple of shimmers in there, but not a lot. And on the third layer here, you have this bronzer, cool toned medium hue bronzer. And again, you just twist and twist and twist and close, and there you go. All right, let's look at swatches now. Okay, I'm going to start with the lip glosses in the warm palette, and I'm going to use, normally you would use a lip brush or just your fingers, but I'm going to use a concealer brush just so you can get a thicker swatch and you can see it better. So I'm starting with the left color, which was Iced Mocha. Okay, so you definitely get this deep plum mocha color there. Has nice small shimmers. And then the second color, which was Crab Apple. Okay, and this is definitely more of a candy apple red color. It also has nice shimmers. And as you can see, these colors, they're not extremely opaque. They're more of a sheer wash, which is appropriate for a lip gloss. And next I'm going to swatch the blush. Remember, that was the blush in Whisper. I'm going to take this Laura Mercier double-ended brush here, sort of a blush brush on one end. Okay, so it's actually a very sheer color. It has nice silver sparkles in there. I'm going to do a second layer so we can build up the color. Okay, so as you can see, it's a very light, warm toned pink color. Has a lot of shimmers in there. So you can see those sparkles. Okay, next is the bronzer. This is in So Bronze 3. Again, it's a pretty light application, but you of course can build it up, so let's put on a second layer. So I like that this bronzer, it doesn't have an orange tone to it at all, so you're not going to get that sort of unflattering orange fake tan look. It's just a very neutral bronzing color. Okay, so that's the My Steps Compact palette in the warm hues. Just one more time, from left to right, the colors are for the lips, Iced Mocha, then Crab Apple, then the blush is in Whisper, and the bronze is in So Bronze 3. Alright, and to give you a better idea of what the blush and bronzer colors look like, I applied the swatches with my fingers. So on the left you have that blush in Whisper, and on the right you have the bronzer in So Bronze 3. Now, of course, this isn't what it's going to really look like on the skin, because you're probably not going to, really pack on these colors the way that you would get in the finish that you do when you swatch with your fingers. But just to give you an idea, a better look at the color itself, I did that. So there they are. You can see that there's this peachy pink color with golden shimmers on the left, and then that bronze color that's matte on the right. Alright, moving on to swatches from the Cool palette, starting with those lip glosses. And the first color is in Cotton Candy. As you can see, it is a very bubble gum pink. Has small shimmers in it. It's a very pretty color. And then next is Pomegranate. It's again a semi-sheer color there, but this is more of a red toned lip color. Again, very pretty. Alright, next is the blush in Barely Rose. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before when we were looking at this Kohl Compact, but I'm mentioning it now. It's the color is in Barely Rose, and it is a matte color. There aren't any shimmers in here. And it definitely is a light, cool toned, rosy pink color. And I'll do a second swatch to build up the color for you to see. Alright, so there's the blush. And finally the bronzer. And this is in So Bronze 3 also. So it's the same color as you get in the warm palette. And there's a second layer there. Okay, so here are the colors from the Cool My Steps palette. Alright, and once again, just swatching these with my fingers to give you more of a dense application and give you a better idea of the color. These are the blush and bronzing colors from the Cool My Steps palette. So on the left you have that blush in Barely Rose, and then on the right, once again, you have that bronzer in So Bronze 3. Alright, so there is the Jane Iredale Spring 2011 collection. If any of these items interested you, please go check them out at janeiredale.com. The My Steps, once again, those palettes are $58 each. The Mr. Kohl pencils are $20 each, and the lip and cheek stain is $25. Make sure to check out the links in the bottom bar for the blog reviews. I will have full pictures there and pictures of how the items actually apply on the skin and on the eyes and the face and the lips. And so there will be full reviews there and pictures there, so go check that out. And then also make sure to enter the Twitter giveaway that's going on right now, and also the blog giveaway. It's $200 worth of Stila items and this really cute pink train case that I'm giving away, so make sure you go to the blog and enter those giveaways for a chance to win those items. Alright, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.